Possibly the most common question from prospective backers of Star Citizen is what starter package should you buy? Either the Aurora, Mustang, or the 100 series when it lands in 3.11. Any £45 package really, buyer's choice, as you can just switch package if and when you want to change it up. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Right, time for a coffee break, methinks.
You're talking about coffee break?
What?
You can't stop for a coffee break. You've said 20 words. You didn't roll the intro, you've done nothing.
There's nothing left to say.
Well, where's the substance? There's no explanation. There's nothing. You can't just say that and then walk off, mate. That's not alright.
It's cut and dry.
I don't care if it's bloody cut and dry. Get back to it.
No, there's nothing else to... Come here, you know.
Here.
Right. No, stop. Ow!
You sit down here and you do it properly.
Fine. Just roll the intro.
Quantum travel initiated.
The starter package then. As already stated, we would only ever recommend that you begin with one of the £45, that's $54, starter packages. But Sean, I hear you shout. Everyone says that the Avenger Titan is the best starter ship in the game. Hell, you fly the Avenger Titan. Isn't that a little bit hypocritical? Whilst I fly the Avenger Titan now, it should be made clear that I didn't start with it. In fact, I started in the Aurora, and upgraded to the Titan after about 6 months. But why start with the Aurora when the Avenger Titan's only an extra £20? You could even go for a Cutlass Black for an extra $65 and take some friends along. Well, let's address that. It cannot be denied that the Avenger Titan is the best starter ship in the game. In fact, it's one of the best single-seaters period, with the 300 series in close second in my opinion. But the best doesn't make it the be-all end-all. An Aurora, which is the starter I personally recommend, can do everything that an Avenger can do. It can carry cargo, it can do box missions, it can pick up your buddy who got stranded in the middle of space, it can dogfight. Sure, the Avenger does all of this better, but the Aurora still does it. Keep that in mind for a moment whilst I address the other elephants in the room, and that's that Star Citizen isn't for everyone, especially in its current state. Let's assume for a moment that you buy into Star Citizen. You play for 20 hours or so before deciding, you know what, I see what they're doing, but this isn't for me, and so you stop playing. If you bought the basic starter package, then you've spent £45 and gotten 20 hours from it. Not a terrible trade-off all in all. Now let's say you bought an Avenger or a Cutlass. All of a sudden you've paid more money for those same hours with no additional gameplay as a result, within a game which you don't want to continue playing. In another scenario, perhaps you do want to keep playing, but it's the FPS gameplay that's the big draw for you and not the spaceflight. Spending more money on bigger or better ships then does nothing to enhance your personal gameplay experience. At its core, this is why we would always say, get the cheapest package first. Because at the end of the day, unless you spend hours within free fly events playing the game already, you don't know that you're going to enjoy the game. Even if you have, you can always upgrade to another ship later if so desired. Okay, so let's say you go and get a basic starter package then, using my referral code down in the description of course. When, if ever, should you upgrade? Here's where it gets very much opinionated, and depending on who you ask, the answer will be different. However, the answer in my view is only when you both decide that you're in it for the long haul and wish to further back the project. When I decided to upgrade to the Titan, I considered how much time I had spent in the game versus what I had thus far paid, and whether or not what CIG was doing justified me further funding the project. On that basis, I felt it was reasonable to spend an extra £10, the Titan was on sale at the time, in order to upgrade my ship. On the flip side, I really want an Aegis Sabre. It's a fantastic fighter, looks gorgeous, and as someone who mostly bounty hunts, it's the perfect ship. At an additional £150, I can afford to buy it right now. But in my eyes at this time, CIG haven't yet shown enough for me to justify pledging that much additional money towards the project. I also really want an A2 Hercules. I mean, who doesn't want to drop Moabs and Tonks on their enemies' heads, right? but I certainly cannot justify a £700 pledge. Not now, or probably ever. For that reason, at this time, I will only ever buy these with in-game currency. And that's the key thing to remember if and when upgrading your ship. You can always buy the ship you want in-game, or rent it if you need it right now. You never need to spend more money than the base cost of entry, and you should only ever buy or upgrade a ship with real money if you wish to provide CIG with additional backing to the project, and the cost incurred is around what you feel the project is worth. And of course, never let someone pressure you into buying or upgrading to a ship other than the one that you want, or that costs more than you wish to spend. Remember, the Titan may be better than the Aurora or Mustang, but there's nothing that it can do that they can't. If you want one of them, then get one of them. Of course, if you feel the project is truly worth £110 of your money, then by all means, get that Cutlass you've been eyeing up. Just maybe try one of the starter packages first. Let us know your thoughts down below, and let us know what other videos you'd like to see from us, both on Star Citizen and on other subjects. And with that, we thank you for watching, and we'll catch y'all next time.